Good morning everyone. There has been drama in the house. It's been a terrible morning. Basically at 4 AM I could hear this like strangled cat sound and I was thinking, oh my god, Lola's injured because she's such a quiet cat. I was thinking it must be her. So I ran around the house, found her, and she had a mouse. She's brought a mouse into the house alive. So the mouse ran underneath the bed. I was thinking, oh my god, I need to save this mouse, like it could be a member of Bramley Hedge. And she just killed it in front of me. She's gone outside and I'm monitoring that situation to make sure she doesn't bring anything else in. So I'm just doing myself an omelette as I've got to wait for Lola. So I've got some yellow pepper, tomatoes, onion with some garlic. And then here I have 1 egg with a splash of milk. Listen to me, a splash of milk, like I'm a TV chef. And I have a corn on the cob here boiling, and when that's done I'm just going to take the cob off and like add it to the mixture. Oh, there's the killer there. And here is my mess of a breakfast. In the middle is the scrambled eggs, and then I've got some spicy tomato relish dotted about, and pine nuts and walnuts. Look how fancy it looks. I don't normally do my breakfast like this, it's just I'm waiting for the killer cat to come back in. I also have a tea, and I've put it in my Bramley Hedge mug in honour of the poor mouse that was murdered today. So it's now much later from when I last spoke to you. I basically had to do my work, you know, I've got to make that dollar. I'm going to wash this. It is now 7 o'clock and I'm cooking myself a chicken tikka curry with, woo girl, got a little bit steamy there. Whenever I think of like steam, where everyone's like, oh it's steamy in here, I always think of that Tina Turner song. It's like, steamy windows, bow bow. Comment down below if you've heard it. Boyfriend has come round and we've got some sangria, we've got this 5-second rule game that we're going to play, and probably just watch some like crap reality TV really. There's our drinks on a lovely little tray, and then this game, 5-second rule.
3 Beatles songs.
Lucy in the Sky of Diamonds, Let It Go, Eleanor Rigby.
Let It Go is not a Beatles song.
Let it go, let it go, let it be. Name 3 band members of the Spiced Girls.
No, I can't.
Ah! Name 3 things on a drum kit.
Snares.
Oh my god, did you hear it quack? I hope you have a good night. Good night. Hello, we are currently walking into town because I got a cash check. Walking along the seafront. How are you today? There is the seaside, the tide is out and the clouds are not looking the best. I cashed my cheque, we had to do some stuff in town. We then saw his friend and hung out with him for a little bit, which was cool. I feel like there was a lot of mental people in town. Don't you? It was like the film The Crazies, that zombie apocalypse, because there's a lot of shouting, screeching, fights. Now we're just wandering back, slothing our way back. Also, I got a new camera, didn't I?
You did.
I got a much smaller camera so that I can film when I'm out and about. So to kind of do more vlogs, capture memories for myself, family and friends. I'm on the new camera. I actually think it's good quality and it gets more of the like background in, look, than the other one. It gets more. We are off to the fair to see what we can see. If we've got like paid to get in, we probably won't go in. It's just at our local park, but come along. This is the fair. Some of it like is shut and some of it's open. I can see people in there, but like I don't really want to pay for something that's not open. Also, we're fenced out like criminals. That's a cute little sign. Flying Dumbo. Oh my god, so can you hear this music? It's pretty loud. And we thought it was the fair, so we came to the fair, and as you saw, like, it's partly closed, so I was thinking, what's that noise? It's literally coming from someone's house.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's
Oh my god, it's so loud. We also got some chicken. Sort your lives out. Hello everyone, today I'm going to start the video here. I've been working all day, so it's now the evening. I'm going out for dinner with my boyfriend, so yeah. Hi there, dearest. Good morning, it is now the next day. Yesterday I filmed loads, but I couldn't put it up because it was too dark. We went out for dinner and then we went for a walk along the beach, which was really nice, but it was just like all you could hear was the sound, and no one wants to see like, we're having a great time, can you see? Like, that's just boring, isn't it? So today I've got to do some work, and I just got a lovely note from my next door neighbours because I was in the shower washing my hair and they stopped by to see how I was and everything. But I didn't hear them because I was washing my hair. So I think I'm going to go in my garden. We've got a fig tree and I'm going to see if there's any figs and pick them some figs and give it to them as like a present because they're just lovely neighbours. Here is the mighty fig tree. So these little buds here obviously aren't ripe and you have to take them off after the summer so new growth can come on. So all where the little buds are all where like a fig that you can eat isn't going to be. You can see there's quite a lot of little buds. And then, oh, it's like a little nature program. And then underneath you can see there's bigger, so that one there will be done in a few days. And welcome to the autopsy, guys. Looks like the inside of a body, like an organ. This is what a ripe fig should look like. And it kind of tastes like jam. It's really nice.
Oh, fig it up, babe.
Ta-da! And I managed to get 6 figs. They should be all this deep purple colour and be like soft to the touch, and then they're perfect to eat. So this one isn't ripe yet, but if they leave it on their windowsill for a little bit, then it will become ripe. Do you like my presentation as well? Put it in little cake cases. But yeah, they all look pretty good. Here's my breakfast slash lunch. I got 2 poached eggs, because I'm the poached egg queen, my dears. I've got 1 avocado just chopped up, and then loads of spring onions all over it. I've just finished all my work. It is now 4 o'clock and I'm gonna go down to the park. I used to do this quite a lot. My boyfriend's gone back to Bristol. Me and my boyfriend still live together. It's just I'm here seeing friends and family and like doing stuff down here in Essex. And I used to go down to the park with a book and do like a little bit of reading. Let's sit down, let's have a chat. And in March, my what happened in March video, I'll link down below if you want to know the full story. I used to live in Birmingham in a flat and I was walking through the communal area to go back into my flat and these boys poured water all over me, threw bottles filled with water all over me. I was drenched and it really has knocked my confidence, and it's only now that I'm kind of like, oh, that actually did affect me massively, because at the time I was like, just got to get on with your life, you know, I had things to do, you just have to carry on. But now I'm like, that has affected me really massively. Firstly, I wear hats now. I didn't used to wear hats all the time, and thinking about it, the week it happened, I went out and got 3 hats, and now wear hats every time I go out. Doesn't matter the weather, I'll wear a hat. And I think that's kind of guarding myself in some way, which I need to wean myself off the hats a little bit. But I used to be able to just go out and be like, oh, I'll take my book, it'll be a really nice time. But now I have this hesitation in me of, oh no, oh, I'll actually do a bit more work, I'll do something else. I kind of distract myself. Strangers doing some cruel thing like that they thought was funny has really knocked me and has affected my life. So we are going to the park today. I'm going to force myself. We're going to go to the park, just us, no one else. And I'm going to read a book and I'm going to sit in the park and chill. Oh, I feel nervous about it though, but we're going. I am here in one of my favourite places, the beautiful, beautiful rose garden. And yeah, I'm happy to be here. Now that I'm here, I'm like, yeah, this was a very good idea. It's lightly raining, you might be able to see. Also, I'm not wearing a hat that hasn't got like a big front piece on it like I normally do, which I think is a good sign. But it's lightly raining, but like, welcome to England. And I know that if I wasn't filming today, I wouldn't have come out. I would have used the rain as my excuse and been like, oh, it's raining, I can't come out, no. And that would have been it. So it's quite good that I was filming because it kind of forced me out after everything I'd said. But yeah, there's all the trees and everything. And also, I think some people might comment and say that I've got like social anxiety or some form of anxiety. I think I definitely have because of what happened, but I realised that I need to make sure that it doesn't progress into anything else, if you know what I mean, and doesn't become a fully blown problem. I want to show you this garden because it's so woody. So I'm trying to kind of get myself out and do different stuff and not let it dwell on me, so it doesn't become into a huge thing where I'm at the point where I can't leave the house. Feels good to be here. I'm going to give you a little tour of my favourite part of the rose garden. This is Chorlton Park. Hello to anyone who lives nearby. And I'm going to give you a little rose garden tour. Here we have a beautiful dark rose. We have some orange there looking great. As you can see, because it's getting like nearer autumn, some of them, I mean, you're not looking your best, girls, are you? Let's be honest, but you're still beautiful. And look at all these. I really like white roses. I feel like white roses don't get enough attention, but they are stunning. I'm back home now and I'm really glad that I went out and I went down the park. I've now made myself the most English thing. That like everyone who watches this who isn't English is going to be like, okay, all the stereotypes about English people are true, but I don't normally do this. I just felt like doing it, so I'll just show you. a crumpet with butter and jam, a fig, a teapot, a little milk dispenser thing, and a teacup. So I want to snuggle down and do some work and some reading, so I was like, hey, I can have a little tray. Remember, I'm English. I just opened some Bookish Post. So if you didn't know, publishers send me books for free in the hopes that I will review them, because a lot of the books I didn't request myself. So they just send them my way and I'll review them if I'm interested. If I'm not, then I'll pass them on to a charity shop or someone that I know. So the proofs that I have got today is The Most Dangerous Place on Earth. This is by Lindsay Lee Johnson. Easy Way Out, I like the cover, by Stephen Amsterdam, and this is about someone who works in a clinic where people can commit suicide, euthanasia, so he assists people to die, and it's about that subject matter, which I'm very interested in, medical euthanasia. We don't have it here in the UK. And then I have The Dark Net by Benjamin Percy. It's about a 12-year-old girl called Hannah, so you got me there. Who's the publisher? Hoddy, you got me there with Hannah. And she has a prosthetic put in her eye for her sight, and she starts seeing shadows, and it must be something to do with the prosthetic. I think it's going to be like, do you know that horror film The Eye by Jessica Alba is in it, and she gets an eye transplant and seeing ghosts and supernatural things. Maybe it's going to be like that. And then last but not least, I got it with a lovely little note. Search and Find, Pride and Prejudice. Look how gorgeous though. I mean, hello my dearest. And it's kind of Where's Wally, but for the Pride and Prejudice book. So at the side it has a list of the characters, and then it has a little basis of the storyline of Pride and Prejudice, and then the picture you have to place the characters in the things. So it will have like a poorly Jane, and then you have to look for Jane in the picture who's ill in bed. And I think that's a really sweet idea, but I also think it's cool for children, but it would be cool for adults who collect Jane Austen Pride and Prejudice stuff, as I know there's a lot of them out there. This would be a really nice book to add to that collection. So I'm going to end the video here. I'm probably just going to go and make some dinner, which will be like corn mince spaghetti bolognese, which is delicious. And I hope you enjoyed this video. So I'm going to do one of these a week, and they'll be called the weekly. This is the weekly one, where I film a few days and put it all into one video and upload it, or I film a whole week and put it all together and upload it. So I know some people like my vlogs from Booktubeathon and when I went camping. Oh god, camping, don't. But I know some people don't like the vlogs and some people just like the books. So there'll be only one video a week, which will be these weeklies, which will be vlogging content, and then the rest of my channel will just be books and discussions. So I hope you enjoyed weekly number 1, and I'll see you very soon for weekly number 2. Good night everyone. Feel free to leave a comment, like, and don't forget to subscribe to join me and Hannah in our little family. Okay, now get out of my face now. Go, go.